Courtney puts the bag down.
I'm not leaving my stuff. You're better than you.
Don't
Get away
put
from
it
me.
down. Put it on the ground.
Me.
Put it on the ground.
Why, so I can leave it?
Okay, shalom, kwam yasha'Allah, koholoim la, Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and that by the Spirit taught us this beautiful truth, and just want to say the water to all the H.I.M and Akwaf that's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai to the best of their ability. This is Yachanan Nawaf. Just coming at you with another quick lesson, man, praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. And as you can see in the video, what appears to be an Edomite, and we say appears to be because this is not a skin color thing. So-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you know, we are the Israelites, but we do look like other nations of people. So she very well could be, you know, an Israelite, but from the interaction, the spirit of it, kind of seemed like she's an Edomite, because generally, had that been a so-called black woman, she would have got her ass gunned down. Especially, you done stole a squad car? 4th felony? Come on, bro. She like, she like, you know, just like resisting arrest, like, you know, we've seen it happen over and over again, man. And Esau, hey, they're not in trouble as other men, though those curses are switching up on them, though. A lot of it, they are receiving a lot of the curses these days, though. But one thing that I wanted to point out as well is that the woman is the weaker vessel. She can't even handle a woman by herself. She had to call backup. You know? She couldn't even handle that one woman by herself. So what do you think about a you know, 200-pound man? He's 250, burly. What are you gonna do? I seen it's two police officers be rolling through the neighborhood. It's 2 women, just straight 2 women. Like, what the fuck is y'all about to do with anybody? If anything, you know, and they ain't even had no size on them like that. I know you got your weapon, but you have to first off speak to people. You can't just jump out with the weapon, point it, you know? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, the woman is the weaker vessel, man. And another one, too, that comes to mind. Let's get this one first in. 1 Timothy 2:11. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. Verse 12. But I suffered not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. See, she's not supposed to usurp authority over a man. But in this wicked society of Esau, you need women police officers to deal with fucking women. It's crazy. But you know, hey, these men police officers, man, they be manhandling the so-called black women like like she's nothing. They ragdoll their asses. But when it comes to these so-called white women, even this one, she looked like a straight like she's out of a goddamn episode of New Jack City, some shit. You know what I'm saying? Or what's the damn? I can't think of this one. The one little flick that used to come on with a motherfucker, you know, was cooking meth. The nigga from Malcolm in the Middle. That played the dad in Malcolm in the Middle. Damn, I can't think of the name of the show right off. But she looked like she right out of an episode of a meth lab, man. And she's still able to just do what she please. She's still, because why? This is Esau Edom's kingdom, the so-called white man's kingdom. Even the so-called white woman of that stature, straight trailer trash, she's able to, you know, do what she done, get away with it, and go to jail without getting hurt. But had that been a so-called black woman, nah, you already know. You already know. Nah, that wasn't gonna be happening. Because I'm not sure if that the female cop was an Edomite. You know, her arm, because they only show kind of like her arm, but she kind of appeared to be an Edomite. But she couldn't handle the lady. The lady was like, shit, man, get the fuck off of me. Leave me alone. You know? So, let's get that weaker vessel one. Where's just that, 1 Peter 3 and 7. Likewise, ye husbands, dwell with them according to knowledge, giving honor unto the wife, as unto the weaker vessel, because the woman is weaker than the man. And these women don't have no business trying to perform these jobs, man. But like I said, America is so wicked. Throughout the world, it's so wicked, you know what I'm saying, where I guess when women really started to get arrested or basically to get patted down, so to speak, to be searched, men were groping them, you know what I'm saying, and shit like that, you know what I'm saying. So, of course, they kind of try to use that as to why they needed women police officers. And, of course, you know, a lot of those police officers, man, was doing their thing with them women, man, you know what I'm saying, graping them and stuff like that, abusing them, you know. So, it is what it is, man. You live in a wicked-ass society. You got jails full of so-called, jails full of women, just like you got jails full of men here in the Americas. So you need, pretty much women security guards, women correctional officers and all that shit like that, because there's so many wicked-ass women in this kingdom that's doing wicked shit and going to jail. And so to keep them from getting like lawsuits and stuff like that, they pretty much, this place is crazy because they'll have a women correctional officer working in a male's jail, and they're getting pregnant. One lady, she cut the crotch of her pants open so she can just bend over at a cell, and it was easier. Just wickedness, man. So women shouldn't even be around men like that. They shouldn't have these positions of authority or these positions of that men normally hold. Okay, but I just wanted to get that point on the wicked vessel. But it goes on to say, and as being heirs together of the grace of life, that your prayers be not hindered. So that's going off into, you know what I'm saying, your wife basically, man, and you wives too, man, and you got to be careful, man, how you treat your husbands. Those men are the heads of your households, and the Lord will judge you, no matter how wicked that nigga is. You still got to be on point and do your part as an individual. The Lord dealing with everybody on an individual tip. That's why the scripture talks about working out your own salvation. You can't say, well, he done this, so I'm going to do this. Nah, you better chill. You better chill. Let him just do what he's doing. Hey, the Lord will straighten him up. But for you to get wicked and to be wicked, especially here in the Americas, these people, these women, well, he was with such and such, and then she goes out to get her man. But in the law, in the scriptures, it's lawful for a man to have multiple women, but it's not lawful for you women to have multiple men. It's just that way. You can take it up with the Lord. Well, that's not fair. All right, well, hey, do what you want. Anyway, let me get this one too. Now, the apostle, Apostle Tahar, he went into it. Our elder Apostle Tahar, he went into Psalm 73 a few days back, and he just went off into the fact that a lot of these things that's going on in Psalm 73 that used to benefit the so-called white man are now not beneficial for him. This is Psalm 73. Let me start at verse 3. It says, "For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. For there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men." And who knows, she might get some, little drug rehab, little drug treatment. They, her lawyer get to talking about how, okay, she was depressed. She's homeless at the time. All that little shit that they run off into the courts and say to the judge and you know what I'm saying, get them a lighter sentence and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? And she's right back out doing what she was doing before. But what the apostle was explaining was they are in trouble as other men, like how, like how we are now. They pretty much getting that business. That's like I mentioned this guy that shot the school up down there in Georgia, that a 14-year-old, they charging his ass as an adult. That never used to happen before. They would throw his ass in a detention center. You know what I'm saying? I think this guy here in Michigan, the Oxford shooter, I'm not sure if they charged him as an adult. I think they gave his ass life, though. Life without parole or whatever. But I mean, what do you expect? But when you think about it, this guy in Georgia, I think he's got a, there's a chance of him getting, I think they have the death penalty there. So them charging him as an adult, which he's 14, which is, that shit is just unprecedented here in the Americas for a 14-year-old so-called white boy to be put on death row, or to be electrocuted or a lethal injection or whatever they may have. So they are in trouble as other men now. There are, a lot of the times they try, get them, well, okay, you killed 18 people, but okay, we'll give you life. When they should just be putting this motherfucker up against the wall and letting a firing squad go in and rid you of the problem. But taxpayers got to pay money for 30, 40 years. Let this motherfucker live and breathe. He done got an education. He done married a woman. He got bitches online. He got, pen pals and shit. He's higher up in the jail. Them Edomites be in them jails, man, be having little positions in there. But why not go ahead and knock his ass off? He just killed all those people. Why the fuck he get to live? And then he gets to live off the taxpayers' money. It's crazy. But that's Esau, Edom's kingdom, because everything here is backwards as fuck, bro. Right? Verse 6, it says, therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain. Violence covereth them as a garment. That's Esau, the so-called white man. Their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than heart could wish. They are corrupt, and they speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily. So, it is what it is, man. We can clearly see who Esau is. And the scripture talks about in the last days that the man of sin, the son of perdition, will be revealed. They all over the fucking world bombing people. They all over the world of taking people's lands and resources. They all out in fucking space. They all in the oceans. Just everything is all fucked up with this man being in power. And people are starting to see it, and they're tired of this place, man. They're tired of this. I would say they're tired of this man. Because, Earth need new management. And that new management is going to be Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, the Israelites, man. King David, the 12 apostles, the 144,000 elect, the 1/3, man. Those are going to be the people that's going to be ruling. But this man, hey, they're going through this, man. They're going through it right now. This bitch stole a damn police car, man. And why would you put her in the front seat of your squad car? That shows you right there that this lady shouldn't be working that job. Motherfuckers go in the back seat, don't they? Don't you have the bars, you know what I'm saying, across the back seat? The spit guards and shit like that? Why would you put this bitch in the front seat? She get one hand loose and she's driving your car. Then crash her squad car. And she should have been fired for that shit. Because I know that goes against a protocol, man. Let's see. Salakia. Because these videos is wild on here. That should have been went off into somebody. Hey, they be showing police officers. They be showing people getting clapped and knocked off in these news break now on these videos, man. But let's play this video back. Oh, it's gonna fit. See, that's what I'm talking about. I don't like that because it'll shoot directly into another video, and sometimes that shit can be graphic. And here she go again.
Put your hands behind your back.
Get in the car.
Courtney, put the bag down.
I'm not leaving my stuff.
That bitch high. She's like, I'm not leaving my stuff. With that long ass cigarette hanging out of her mouth, man. Goddamn, look like a damn Marlboro or a damn Newport. Says, but as the officer tried to get the woman in the car, she began resisting.
Don't get it down.
During the struggle, a police report claims the woman fought back and bit the officer. See? Now again, like I said, had this been a so-called black woman, they'd have probably gunned her ass down, or she'd at least got that business. They'd have whooped on her real good.
Put it on the ground. Put it on the ground so I can leave it.
And there she go. It says, but the woman was, let me see, damn, I missed a little bit. Oh, it's a lot. I didn't mean to do that.
Put it on the ground.
It says additional officers. Hold on, let me see. During the struggle, yep, so she bit the officer. Let's see, Salakia.
Put it on the ground so I can leave it.
I missed one. Oh, additional officers arrived, and the woman was put in the front of the police car. So all these officers done that dumb shit then. Why would you put it? I've never heard of nobody being no prisoner or no person being arrested being placed into the front seat of the driver's seat. Well, I mean, what for what? What kind of? I mean, Who thinks of that? So anyway, she stole the damn car. It says, but the woman was able to free her hand from the cuffs and drive off in the police car. You think that they would have gunned her ass down? Because these police cars, well, I'm not sure how they do it now. I remember they may not do that no more. I'm not sure about the new cruisers, but they would normally have a shotgun. You know what I'm saying? Or gun. Generally, it'll be a shotgun or whatever mounted. You know what I'm saying? In the car. Around the passenger side seat or whatever. Used to. I'm not sure about how they do it now. But she would have been a danger, and you think that they would have opened fire? Fuck the car. The car would have been fucked up. They could have got the car replaced or fixed or whatever. But normally, had that been a so-called black man or a so-called black woman, they'd have dumped clips into that motherfucker, man. I already know. I already know. Because she's a danger to society at this point. She crashed after an 8-mile chase and was arrested. And there you have it. And so again, like I said, the woman is the weaker vessel. She couldn't even handle that woman. And she looked like she, some old weak ass. But you know what? Hey, she looked like she had them damn demons on her. When they got them damn demons give these motherfuckers extra strength, man. So, let me see. That's pretty much about all I wanted to get on it, man. About a spirit. But, hey, this is the world we're living in. Esau is out here wilding the hell out. And these women police officers, these men police officers, they ain't gonna want nothing to do with what's about to happen, man, in this society, man, when shit hits the fans. They gonna abandon those jobs. They ain't gonna have no choice because they're gonna be outnumbered. The scripture talks about sedition among men. They shall be invading one another. Those police officers they're gonna have to go home and try and hold their own home down. They're not gonna be able to be out here on the streets, cars burning, houses burning, shit going down. You know what I'm saying? People just out here looting and whatever the hell else, man. Them police officers, man, they're gonna abandon those jobs. They might drive straight home in the cruiser and just fucking pull into their damn garage, man. Run into the house, grab all the ammunition that they got and all the guns that they got, and barricade themselves in their houses with their wife and kids, man. He gonna have to get out and make a move to try and go and get some food. Stay here, honey. You and the kids stay in the attic or stay in the basement or stay in the safe room or whatever the fuck, while he's trying to go out here and get some food after shit run out, man. But hey, it's about to get nasty out here, and you're gonna have all manner of people out here. Cause see, these people it's gonna be a point where these people that's on medications, they're not gonna be able to get medication. A lot of them, it's a lot of people. You'd be surprised at how many people that you come across that are on some type of meds. And when they don't get them meds, just an average person that can't get a cigarette, like this lady right here, her going to jail and not being able to smoke a cigarette, and she go into withdrawals, and she'll get to bumping her goddamn head up against the cement. They had to throw a nicotine pack on that bitch or something. You see? So it's going to be people out here that's going to be in withdrawals. People going to be having food withdrawals. I seen a lady, man, I seen so many. I'm talking about, man, oh my. America is the most obese nation in the world, man. I seen a lady today, man, so goddamn big on one of them carts in Walmart. That motherfucker was barely moving. She was way too big for that cart. Way too big. I seen a lady, man, her motherfucking calves, they was just swinging, though. Her calves, man, was the size of my motherfucking torso, man. Just one of them. Big as hell, bro. So when the food collapsed and people can't get their weed, they can't get their fucking pills, they can't get... Hey, it's just going to be... motherfuckers going to be robbing. I mean, the first thing these motherfuckers going to be hitting is dispensaries. They're going to be hitting your Walgreens, your CVS's, your damn veterinarians, because they know they keep medicines there too. The damn zoo for some fucking elephant tranquilizer or some shit. And these people gonna be out here, they gonna get all that, then they gonna get high as hell, and then once it's all gone, zombies. You're gonna be looking at Day of the Living Dead, some fucking zombie movie, man. Double tap. Zombie land. For real, for real. But I'm gonna end out there, man. I pray that the lesson was edifying. Hey, these women, they're gonna get them jobs up fast. Cause you see, she needed that backup. She needed that backup. Cause some of these people, man, they not afraid of these fucking cops, man. It's coming to a point where people, hey, they don't have no problems disobeying a lawful order. It's not what it used to be. A police officer, man, used to be able to pull up and diffuse a situation, man. Non-police officer pull up, motherfucker, man, he can get it like anybody else. And that's the mindset of Americans, man. So with that, I pray that this lesson was edifying. Kwame Yashala and the Bible Ball.